Welcome back to another NCT video, although it's just more of like a music review video thing. We just kind of ended up doing the K-pop stuff. In my server on Discord, there is a K-pop chat. I asked people to suggest K-pop because that's all they seem to talk about. We are listening to the Awaken album, which was from the track Wakey Wakey was suggested, so that's going to be fun. There's how many songs? 12, which I think is the same as last time. Maybe one more. The most played song on here is a song called Cherry Bomb. But that's not till track 10 in the album. Last time we had Sticker at the start. And the first track is called Lips. So let's have a look. Okay, that was a lot better than I was expecting. That's a really good starting track on the album. Wow. Yeah, really good start. I'm not sure what to say. Really good. Love the instrumental in the background. That was really good. Really nice. Quite poppy. Quite upbeat. Good vocals. It didn't rely. I don't think it relied, other than on the chorus, too much on the like long harmony vocals. It was quite short and snappy. It was energetic. It was very good. Kept my attention very nicely. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that a 7. I guess a 7. I guess a 7. I think that's a pretty good score. That's a good start. Next is the song that was recommended, which is Wakey Wakey, which is a strange name for a song. Oh. Wow. Okay. That was bit of a change there. I get it because it's Chain next. um, yeah, I wasn't too sure how I felt about that one. It was like quite a beat again, but something about it just felt a bit plain and bland and nothing. It was like it was upbeat but not energetic in some way. Like it was like Lips had me like rocking. You know, I was rocking to that one. I wasn't really that crazy about that. That kind of was just an interesting beat. I'm not sure it paid off. Yeah, it's not bad per se. It's just average. Next up, as you can see on screen, is Chain. Hopefully, it doesn't go downhill this early. That was Chain. Yeah, I'm getting a little worried right now because that's now we've had a pretty good song at the start and then two extremely bland, kind of just once again like upbeat but not energetic to it. It's just like, oh, this is alright, isn't it? Huh? Bit of an interesting background choice with the kind of clanging metal sound they used. Not sure if I liked it or not. It wasn't that bad. Like it wasn't off-putting, which I guess means they succeeded. But once again, there's no reason I'm ever gonna listen to the song ever again. Like it's completely just so cookie cutter. I don't. The only thing that stands out is that background musical instrument choice they've used of some kind of pan hitting something, whatever that is. And giving it a 5 again, another 5, which is bad. Next up is regular English version, which I'm not sure how that differs from the original, I guess. Is there an original Korean version? I imagine obviously it's sung in English. That's the difference, right? But are the lyrics different? Is that why it's denoted as English version? I'm not too sure. I've not seen this happen before. But here we are, regular. And that was regular English version. It certainly was in English. That was true. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that one. That was probably the most bored I've been so far of the album. If I wasn't reviewing this album, I would have already turned it off at this point. I would have listened to Lips and gone, "Oh, that's pretty good," and then three back to back, kind of just upbeat, but not kind of like getting me. There's nothing like hype or I want to dance to or that's making me want to move in any way. It's just like slightly upbeat because it's a pop song, with some okay harmonies and stuff like that. Like the singing's fine. It was kind of interesting to hear a song where they're speaking English the entire time. That was kind of interesting. But I lost interest after about 30 seconds. I think that's a 4. I'm so sorry if you like that song. I'm losing interest pretty quick, guys. This is getting pretty bad. I need something to kind of pick up here. I need something to pick up somewhere. I'm hoping it's going to be one of these next few songs. I can't wait till Cherry Bomb, surely, right? Cherry Bomb can't be the one that's going to save this album, surely. Next up is Touch, the 5th track. We're almost halfway. And I just tried to click the fucking recording. And that was Touch, which is a little bit of an improvement. A little bit from the past 3, I think. I kind of feel bad. I think I might bump Lips up to an 8. I'm starting to kind of feel like I like Lips more than I gave it credit for there. I think that's an 8. Yeah, a bit of an improvement. It kind of has this thing. I was like, this song is going to be good. I'm listening to this. This sounds nice. I'm just waiting for it to kick on and be like an 8 out of 10, and it doesn't happen. Like, it just doesn't happen. It continues to feel like it's building to something. Like, oh, yeah, here it is. This is a good song. And then it's just kind of peters out, and yeah, it was fine. I think it's pretty 6. I think it's above what we've had. But nothing majorly. I'm hoping this is going to be the turnaround. That was my chair creaking really loud. I'm hoping this the turnaround. Right, we're going to get some better tracks here. Next up is Blow My Mind. So hopefully it blows my mind. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Once again, fine. Better from. Better than the other tracks we've kind of watched up to this point or listened. I don't know why I said watched, as if that was what was happening. Yeah, it was fine. I thought that was a perfectly good track. Really, really liked the backing vocal, not vocal. The kind of instrumental. I don't know why I've lost track of what I was saying. The instrumental was really good. Really like that. I thought there were moments in that song that I was really going along with it, and then it would kind of slow down, and it's like you can pick up a little bit here, you can pick up a little bit, really good, and then it would just slow down again. Yeah, I feel like it didn't live up to its promise, but I'll give it a 6. I'm giving it a 6. Next up is Limitless. We are blowing through these songs pretty fast, with no sign of an 8 out of 10 anywhere. Just a reminder that in the previous album review, I gave Lemonade, Road Trip, and what's his name? Dreamer, all an 8 or higher. I think Dreamer had a 9, which is really good. And yeah, hoping this is going to be... hoping we're going to get at least another 8, surely, right? And that was Limitless. Yeah, that was kind of disappointing. I wasn't a big fan of that one, to be quite honest. I thought the backing track was fine. Kind of started off strong and then kind of just fizzled out. I thought the vocals were... I wouldn't say they grated me, but like they were just... I was not enjoying them in that song. The way that it was done, the layering was not good. Yeah, I was not enjoying it, but I'm giving that a 4. That's really disappointing, to be quite honest. Oh, fucking hell, I'm getting messaged. Is Kia asking me if I'm enjoying Limitless? That's great. Next up is Long Slow Distance, which I'll respond to Kia's message after starting the song off. And that was Long Slow Distance, which was not as bad as I expected. NCT slow songs aren't really my cup of tea, but that wasn't too bad, to be quite honest. It was average, obviously. It was average. I mean, I don't like them, but it was better than some of the ones on the third album, right? Like, it's slightly better. I wouldn't mind that. If that song came up in a playlist, I would listen to it. Some of the ones of the previous album, that was not the case. I think that's definitely a 5. There's nothing stand out about that track for me, really. Next up is Kitchen Beat. We're one away from Cherry Bomb, which is the one I want to see if I like it, because it's got 100 million plays, which is way more than anything else in this album. And that was Kitchen Beat. My god, was that bad? Holy shit. That was a fucking tumble down. I don't really know what to make of that one, to be quite honest. Horrific. Horrific instrumental. Like, annoying sound. And then the na 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 was draining to listen to. That was awful. That's a 2. that was bad. I would not want to listen to that song again. That was awful. Next up is Cherry Bomb, and please, for the love of God, can I just have a song I like in the last 3? We're in the last 3 songs, and I've liked like one song. This is awful. Oh, sorry, Cherry Bomb Korean version. That was Cherry Bomb, Korean version. Perfectly fine. I liked the backing instrumental again. Interesting use of strange like noises like doo woo 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 woo. That kind of noise was going on in the background. I kind of like it. I kind of liked it. It was pretty good. Well, anyway, the instrumental was good. The rapping was okay, but the Cherry Bomb chorus was boring. Like once again, just like cherry bomb. That kind of, yeah, not my kind of cup of tea. It's probably better than some of the tracks on here. I'll probably give it 10. A 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. This has been a disappointing album. Next up is Fire Truck Korean version, which I've heard of this song for some reason. I don't know where I've heard this. Probably Kia's mentioned it in passing. And that was a Fire Truck Korean version. Again, like slightly above average, a bit like Cherry Bomb. It felt very similar to that song in many ways. It's extremely upbeat and energetic, this song. But once again, the rapping is just like, I don't know if I think it's that good. It's fine. Like it's totally like straight there, gets to the point. Nothing egregious, but there's nothing that stands out in the song other than like how high the pace of the song is. That's the only thing that kind of stands out with the song. The rapping is like average, the instrumental's average other than its pace. I'm gonna give it 6. I think it's a 6. Finally, the last song. Thank God it's the end. End to start. And that finishes it. There we go. We finished. Oh, we finished the album Awaken. Oh my word. Okay, that was the final song, End to Start. And where do I start with that? A bit like the previous album I reviewed, it kind of feels boring and a bit of a iffy send off to the album itself. That said, it wasn't egregious and rubbish. I probably enjoyed it more than most of the songs on this album, weirdly. But still nothing that special. I'm probably going to go with, I'd say it's probably a 6. It's probably a 6, but barely a 6. Like a lot of the other 6s on here, it's like better than the 5s I've given, but nothing that special. Overall, I think the album has just been what a disappointment. Especially after how good the third album was. I thought, oh, if I listen to the other albums, they might be just as good. Well, not the case with the second album. Much blander, much worse. That's really kind of unfortunate. I just noticed you could see the frame of the creator there. So weird. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, I've got the other albums to listen to anyway, so maybe it might just be a one-off on this album. It might just be that this album in particular didn't hit a chord with me. Maybe it does you. That's cool. I'm glad you like the album. I'm glad you like it. I've already been told to die once in my DMs for not liking the album. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.